Okay, well, if they're here, then I believe we ended off previously by doing our first autopsy, and I think we dug up that. Oh no, we just received the exhumation permission. We haven't actually went and dug him up yet. So we received a plea for help, a cry for help, if you will, from believe it was Yorick, and he wants us to remove this dude over here. I wonder if we can dig him up through the fence. I don't think so. Oh, let's see. So he wants to remove this dude. Apparently he's very bad. In fact, he isn't one of the worst ones in the graveyard. He has only 1 red skull and 5 white, so he's actually a pretty good corpse. But to progress the story, kind of, we have to dig him up. I think we can dig up anyone else, but since he asked for this one, we'll do this one. But first, this is where this game gets a bit... I don't want to say sus, because I keep using that word because of Among Us. This is gonna get a bit sus. So we removed the flesh from that one. We don't know how long it's been buried. It gives you the option to. But I'm going to unlock the soft spares as well. That's pretty much the best. So kind of a quick tutorial on autopsying. So generally the safest things you can remove is the blood and the fat, because they will remove a red skull, and then if there isn't any red skulls, then they'll add a white skull. So these two are pretty good, and I think it might work with this guy. No. So this is the other thing: if you make a surgeon's mistake, then you actually lose a white skull. So we have 1 more chance. We can remove the fat. Hopefully we don't get another surgeon's mistake. And we didn't, and now we're back to 5 white skulls. So for good old Yorick, we're gonna remove this dude, and this isn't recommended. I think it comes and bites you at some point. There's a chance it will get discovered and a chance it won't, but bye-bye. And here's Jerry. We've been caught red-handed. So what, now you're just gonna do everything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you, haha. He's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I'd never do anything like that, but because we're friends, but you get my point, right? Anyways, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of the body is to burn it. How can I burn a body? Do you know what? You're one of those guys who actually look a lot smarter than they actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? You need a nice quiet place, like the place I use for my meditation. Across the road from the mortuary entrance near the cliff. Do you know where that river leads? The river? Somewhere down to the town, I think. Oops. In any case. So I gathered a few logs. I think the main thing now is I need to make... I believe it's a chopping spot, maybe? I'll check now, but we need to unlock the technology, so I'm just getting points. Pretty much everything you do, you have to unlock with points. So for instance, sawing the sawhorse is points as well. And then we need 10 for firewood as well. I think I'm gonna unlock these 3. and then we'll pretty much be set for now. So so big trees like that one you can't cut down yet, so you need technology for that as well. But we'll unlock it eventually. It just depends if it needs blue points or not, and I think it does. For now, we're just waiting for Comrade Donkey. So the previous episode we gave Jerry a beer and he gave us some information, mainly just a hint to not... I shouldn't have used that. In any case, he just told us to not be as vocal as we have been about us being from another world. It's a bad idea. Especially on this day, you'll see. Okay, so I think we can create this now. We have enough sticks. So the placement of these workstations on your yard aren't permanent. You will be able to move them around if you made a mistake. Maybe you can't walk between them, etc. So don't worry too much about that. For now, I'm gonna make a flitch because we can actually... oh, we don't have any energy. I should actually be saving the mushrooms and the berry. Actually, we should use that up as well. Okay. I'm gonna build a pallet that will allow Donkey to deliver more corpses, and that will help a lot actually. The only problem being is we need to unlock the crematorium as well, because throwing bodies in the river isn't a good idea. Jerry was really right about that one. I haven't seen the consequences of that, but I can imagine it's not good if it's accidentally discovered, because I mean, where else is the body gonna come from? It's gonna have to be from the graveyard. Can we actually just check where the crematorium is? Let's see. Okay, so cremation. We need blue points for cremation. So I think what we need to do is let's first unlock a stone cutter, and then symbol gravestones, because crafting these gravestones, the stone one, I think will actually give us blue points. I think before that though, I need to get more honey, and before that we need a body, so really we're just waiting for Donkey to come back. For now, I'll gather points. Maybe we can unlock the chopping spot as well, and then we can go sell some firewood. That would help as well. I'm saying as well a lot.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I built the furnace and we had to come to bed because otherwise you get a negative. Good, it's much nicer without them at the graveyard. I'm still so sad though. I'm so lonely. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a bit better person. What do you mean? We did, but we still deserve some respect. Fine, I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life. Sins are red skulls, and good deeds are white skulls. Even the best decorations can't make a graveyard peaceful place. It's full of red bleeps. I forgot about that. I'm not sure that I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't. You better take a good care of the graveyard. I'll be watching you. I can't do anything. I'm so sad. Okay, so that was Yorick. So we helped him and we didn't get any points for it. I wasn't expecting any, but it would have been nice. I think let's cook. Oh yeah, we need firewood. Let's use the sticks for now. We can do 2 mushrooms and also we can slice this. So, don't think too much about it. It doesn't tell you what kind of meat it is, it's just meat. But yeah, it gets worse, just wait until the mushrooms are done. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna stow this away. Okay, we can build an anvil, but I need a wood billet for that. Oh, the Inquisitor. I've just seen the Inquisitor right nearby, going up to the path to Witch Hill. I saw it, he'll kill me. Or even worse. Jerry, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'll calm down, I'll go distract him. Maybe I'll find something on this hill that will help me get home. Okay, well, apparently we got interrupted today. I forgot about this as well. But let's go distract this Inquisitor so he doesn't see our dead skull and kill him again. I don't know. Everything's ready, Monsignor. Good. Were there any problems? No, Monsignor, except there was this strange fella snooping around. Hey, I wasn't snooping. I just walked past. Oh, there he is. Halt. Guys, calm down. I live here at the graveyard. He calls us guys. Why, he's a cultist for certain, Monsignor. I'm the graveyard keeper. I work as the keeper of the local graveyard. You can ask any of the villagers about me. Then you're definitely a new one. I feel that you're telling the truth. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? Sure, why not? I don't know if it would be my honor, but it would be my honor. So, how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? Tell him about the real world. Actually, I'm from another world. I'm not entirely sure how I got here. I need to get back home to my love. I don't think it's an appropriate time for jokes, and I don't appreciate your general demeanor. Here I am, the Crone Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith in humankind itself. We're having a tough time in the town. The ship of the dead is already overloaded, and there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cold is rising. I can feel it. Righteous anger rises with it in my soul. We've burned thousands of witches and heretics for 50 years. And it's only the beginning. Oh wow. They're really into it. Light the fire. Yes, Monsignor. Long live the Great Inquisitor, hurrah. And this is what I meant by dark. Really fucking dark. So, you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? Yeah, I think it's part of my job. And you live right beside this hill near the graveyard, that right? Yes. Interesting, interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. I don't trust the villagers. They don't go to church, and even refuse to lay in their graves after death. What? We're just gonna skim past that? But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. You know what? I think we need to be your friend, if only to keep an eye on you. Sure, it will be a pleasure to be your friend. A wise choice. Friendship based on trust and goodwill. To earn my trust, and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you will first have to show your goodwill. So I have a couple of minor tasks for you. What kind of tasks are we talking about? Everything in due time. Today is a day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. We can talk next wrath day, or any other wrath day. I like to come here. There's no other place here where I can feel my holy wrath so deeply. And I am deeply disturbed. And I will be leaving now. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hopefully I don't see you again soon. Luckily, your requests will take me a long time to do. But yeah, that was the Inquisition. We're definitely getting murdered if he sees a glimpse of Jerry. That skull better stay in the morgue. And he better hide under that table if that dude comes here. You're not gonna say anything about it. Really? That's a missed opportunity right there. Should have told him we told the Inquisition about him. In any case. Alright, doesn't want to do that one. Okay, oh, we've dropped off everything. Never mind. I thought the Inquisition dude stole our items. He didn't. I wasn't thinking. Okay, so we have 4 honey. Well, we have yeah, it's still early morning. I know we were gonna do that, but I want to go get honey and get that cake recipe early. Because cake is really useful. Until you can unlock muffins, I think. But I think I prefer cake. This dude split on us and we weren't even doing anything. Yeah, this village dude were at the Inquisition. And the dude said he didn't trust them. But, I don't know. Or maybe he's heading back to the town. Okay, never mind. Honey. Great, now we have 5 honey. Actually, while I'm here, let's go up and get the other one as well. So there's 2 honey spots in the village. And quite a lot of berry spots. So here's a honey spot as well. I believe this is the stonecutter dude. His brother is the woodcutter. We'll eventually go talk to them. Let's see. Also, if you do play, there's a patch of cabbages here that you can collect. Unless they fixed that. I'm not really sure. Let's see. No, they're still stealable. So if you are playing, come steal these 2 cabbages as you're entering the town or the village. Let's see. These ones are unfortunately not stealable. These ones down here. Also, for the cake recipe we'll need eggs. But I'm not buying eggs right now because we need a body. We need money, more importantly. But we can come and get the recipe so long. So this is Dig. This is Dig's house. This guy must be crazy. You think I'm crazy? No, I don't think that. I'm just trying to stay positive. And I know what truly matters. What? Huh, do you think he can understand? No, Dig, he won't because he can't see. Okay, then I'll tell him a sweet lie. The only thing that matters are peace and herbs. Nice sweet things. Sweet like honey. Bring me some honey and I'll teach you how to make a cake. Cake is the best. Okay, so bring Dig 5 honey pots. Ding dong, bing bang bong, Dig I am. Am I? Here's the honey. Sweet, dude. What about that cake recipe? Just remember, a cake can never be too sweet. Sweetness can help you see things from other points of view, so you can learn more. And we got the cake recipe. Cool. think I'm gonna go to the lighthouse for now and steal some apples, and then we can go home. Oh, that's the fishing dude. And then the astronomer Jerry talked about is only here on moon days, so he'll be over here. We'll speak to him eventually. You look like someone that desires to be part of the magic world of fishing. I don't know much about fishing. Lucky you, I know a whole lot about fishing. It's so relaxing, and it can be profitable. Plus, fish are really tasty. Sounds great. I'm in. Smart choice, my boy. I'll teach you everything. You with everything you need, and teach you how to cook fish. I'd like to learn how to cook fish. Can you show me how? You can always just grill it. Personally, I like to slice it and fry the slices in oil. Then, just pop fish sticks in your mouth. So we've got baked fish, fish soup, and fish nuggets, which won't help us at all right now. And you know what else? When you eat fish, you start to think like a fish. All good fishermen always eat a lot of fish. I need a rod. Do you have one you can give me? That I do, my boy. I have an old one, but I'm not just handing it over as a gift. I'll ask you to bring me some moths. They're good as bait, but you can only catch them at night, and I can't hardly make out anything when it's dark. Okay, so we have a new mission. That we can't do right now, because we don't have the technology to catch moths. We'll have to wait. So, there's a tree up here. Oh, sorry. There's a tree up here and a grave. So I think you can repair all the graves around the town. Or village. I keep saying town. It's a village. The town is downstairs. Kind of. I haven't been there actually. I haven't gotten that far because I keep getting distracted with other stuff. Yeah, so it's Moon Day or Sloth Day. Whichever you prefer. And we have 1 honey left. Oh, we also have cabbages. That will be useful actually, once we can get bread. Okay. Speaking of bread, we did get flour, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let's make some bread. We need water, which is pretty easy to get. This well apparently is magic. It just gives you buckets of water that you can then use and get normal water. Hey, we have 1 grilled meat finished. We'll just conveniently forget where it came from. Okay, that's gonna take a while. I think let's finish what we were actually busy with before I got distracted. Before Jerry and the Inquisitor were on our ass. Jerry more so than the Inquisitor, but okay. So firewood is useful. You can sell it in the town. Pretty much anyone will buy it, I think. It's also useful for powering this until you can get to the quarry. So it actually gives you 90 fuel from just 10 pieces of firewood. And as for the metal ore, you can find some early on up here. Do you think Comrade Donkey is gonna come anytime soon? I hope so. He's been gone quite a while. I have 2 places for corpses. He can just drop them off. Okay, so now we have bread. And here comes the disturbing part. I'm gonna make sandwiches. With mystery meat. And now we have sandwiches. For energy. I'm gonna store the rest. I don't need them in my inventory. Okay, now we can start making iron parts and nails. You're gonna use a lot of this, like really. We're gonna go through so many of those. It's not even funny. I'm gonna go talk to what's his name at the tavern, because we really need to start farming. I really messed that up. I should have spoken to him when we started the game. I should have checked that and asked him about it. The town as well. Ask about the garden. I found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, the garden? It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. I can't find anyone who will make any use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near the graveyard? Oh my god. Well, you should find someone who will use it. You said that garden belonged to the merchant. It's a bit tricky. He has the right to rent it, but everything north of the path to the town is village property. We have a democratic community here, and I'm head of it. I see. Good, but you still need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. It's not exactly proper of me to give you permission without his approval, but it will be fine if you just promise to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him. He comes to trade with the locals every day. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. Cool. Actually, do I have fireworks to tell you? I do. Okay, we need 50. Oh, actually, you're quite okay with money. And now we can go anywhere. So, I was also careful teleporting everywhere, but I mean, he sells you the stone. I mean, you should know you're using it to go back and forth. And now we're home. So that was teleporting. And now we can start gardening as well. Cool. Okay, how do we... Okay, we can unlock decay. I was just thinking I want to not lose any of my seeds, even though I think you still can. I'm not really sure about that. I'm not sure if you keep all your seeds you put in when you use fertilizer, but I'm not also sure that you lose all of it if you don't use fertilizer. I know you get like 2 back or something. In any case, I'm probably not making sense, so let me show you. But this will be a good, huge help actually. Okay, those 3 were done. I'm gonna make nails. Just gonna eat one of our perfectly normal sandwiches. And a mushroom to push it down. I'm gonna get more firewood because we're gonna go through really a lot of it. Another sandwich. The sandwiches don't give you that much energy. I think it's because they're bronze star. Need more mushrooms. I also need to go and fetch honey. Maybe we can do that in the morning so that I'm not wasting all of my food. Just some of it. Okay. I'm gonna throw you all into this. And I'm gonna set this to work. Are we gonna be able to do everything? Yeah, actually, we are. Cool. Okay, the bread is done. I'm gonna put the mushrooms in and go to bed. So sleeping is useful in the game. It restores health and energy, and it also saves when you wake up. So that's the only way you can save really in the game. So if you don't go to bed, you don't save. basically. You can lose a lot of progress like this, but also the fact that your energy goes down if you don't sleep for too long, then actually reminds you to go sleep and then you save in any case. I'm gonna leave the apples. I want to do something else with them. I'm gonna make iron pots and some more flitch. Okay, let's see if we can get the stone cutter set up. I'm gonna place it there. What else can we build? We'll eventually be able to do this. I think we're okay for now. Also, the music in this is also pretty good. So this is the only thing the stone cutter can do at the moment. But if we unlock the technology, then we'll be able to do more of it. Like make gravestones. To get those 5 points for those cremation areas. Okay, let's go get the honey and some berries and mushrooms and come back. So there is honey up left from your house and up with this path. There is a tree on the left over here. And there's also one on the right. And then there should be a lot of berry bushes around here. You can chop these up to get metal scrap and some parts, I believe. I'm gonna leave them for now. Oh yeah, sometimes slimes and stuff spawn in here. Can't do anything with this right now. And we're not opening this because you'll probably see why in the next episode. Just for now, I'm gonna be lazy and go home. See, so much easier. You can just walk somewhere and teleport back. Okay, we got honey. Wonder if we can go sell some more firewood and go get milk and eggs. I think maybe we can get away with that. We have 20 we can sell. How much money do we have? 36. Let's get some more and then go to town again. Okay, that should technically be enough. Let's go check. Two-bit horse. Alright, Miss Charm's here. We might as well go talk to her. Hi. What do you want? I'm a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same mumbling. I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. Okay, but... Ciao. Hail, friend. Can I have a moment? What did Miss Charm tell me? Literally to go away. Always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone, I'm the local graveyard keeper, soon to be prior of the local church. How primitive. I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner, or Wagner, whatever that is. One day I'll read my poem to her, and then we'll... But first I need to write it, and I'm catastrophically out of paper and ink. There's a lot strewn about you. Maybe you can get me some. You may have some of it in your church, or you can make it. I'm just not used to manual labor, but a skillful man such as you'll surely do it easily. I read that wrong. Also, you can get some from the old astrologer. He used to go to the lighthouse every moon day. He was my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. Okay, I'll ask him about that later. Hi, I have some wood for you. Thank you. I can maybe afford 2 eggs and a bucket of milk. Should be enough. So this is where you buy eggs. You can only buy 5 a day. I'm gonna get 2. And then the milk is up this way. G'day sir, we sell all the finest dairy products in the village. Do you have any fresh beef? Oh no sir, the cows are our friends. We're not like those folks in the town. I bet they even eat human flesh. They think they're smarter than us, but I think they're just barbarians. I don't know if we should buy milk from you now. I'm quite offended as the local graveyard keeper. I'm gonna have a very good business someday soon when we can get that roll stamp. Okay, so buckets of milk work like buckets of water in the game. So you just use it and you get jugs of milk. Great, now we can make cakes. And we're out of energy, coincidentally. Okay, so now we have pastry dough. And we can also make more sandwiches. Maybe we should do that. Okay, so cakes are on the last tab. It takes 1 pastry dough, 1 honey, and 5 berries. But it is really useful. Both just for energy and building up points. Oh, actually, it is Y Day. We should go talk to the merchant. So we plucked those cabbages earlier. It actually gives you seeds as well. So I think we got like 3 seeds each. And it takes 4 seeds to plant them in one of those squares. So when is Donkey gonna arrive? We kind of made money without him, but it's getting a bit tight. Also, our shovel broke. Even more reason to get the better tools. Always do that. I press D instead of F. Press F to pay respects. In any case, our first cake is done. Okay, so how much stone do I have in the inventory? We only have 1. So I think maybe I will end it here. After we go talk to the merchants. Before I forget again. Because that will happen. And I'm actually not going to walk all the way. I'm going to be lazy. Like I will be so much in this series. So this is the barn that Heradric was talking about, and this is our friend the merchant. Greeting, villager. I'm not gonna make the hiccup sounds, but they're there. If you have any spare silver, I can offer you amazing things, tasty and rare. I humbly apologize, but I'm still not buying any of your shit. Your stuff. Unless it's something invaluable. I've never seen this one. Oh man, that's great. And I doubt you can find some thing like that here. Actually, I'm new here. Everyone thinks I'm the keeper at the local graveyard. But I'm from another world, and I need to go back. Clearly not following Jerry's instructions. He's gonna bite us. Do you realize that? I understand you all too well. This world is not mine either. Oh, thank God. Mine is a world of grandeur, the palaces of the town. But I'm not so lucky to be highborn, so I have to earn my coins here in this onion potato hell. That's a new one. Scare him to cure his hiccups. Are you mad? What are you doing? I was only trying to help you with your hiccups. That was a fool thing to do. I just need a little time. That shark fin steak I had this morning was so delicious, but I have to admit that the golden fried butterfly wings stole the show. You know what? I wouldn't know. It seems like you're okay now, after my little surprise attack. Yes, it seems so. Horadric gave me permission to use the garden near the church. I need to discuss the terms of use with you. Oh, I had totally forgotten about that dead weight. It cost me so little. But of course, that was so many years ago, and due to inflation, the good soil, why, now it's quite a valuable commodity. Look at the glint of his glasses. 10 gold coins. No. Oh, that's too much. Oh, okay. What about 5? No. I'm short of money. Maybe we can discuss some kind of barter. Do you want the meat? I can get you meat. I see you're a poor man who wants to earn a little money by growing crops. We can discuss the terms of your rent, but first let's see how good a farmer you are. Let's make a deal. You deliver a batch of carrots, cabbages, and beets. Then I'll see you as a serious business partner and we'll make a long-term deal that's profitable for both parties. What do you say? Sure. As soon as I have my first harvest, I'll bring it with you. But I don't guarantee it being in the first 100 years of this game. One more thing, if you have time, I'd like to ask you for a small favor. How can I help? My friend, I like delicious food, but lately I've been having stomach problems. You know, you should talk to your doctor about this. After a good dinner, I get the hiccups. It's driving me mad. A friend of mine from the wine club told me that hiccup grass can help. I believe there's plenty of it in the swamp. I'd be very grateful if you could bring me some. Sure, I'll look around. Okay, now we can use... Oh, berries. Now we can use the gardens. Even though we've already begun using the gardens. I'm not sure if you can finish the game without giving him the first batch of crops, but in any case... Oh, we got a story. So these you can turn into books and stuff, and sermons and so on, if you unlock the church, but that's way down the road. And speaking of way down the road, I think this is where this episode will end. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe. Actually, I need to go sleep, so I'll say goodbye in a few minutes. Just waiting for sunset over there. Let's go get some wood. This is what the game looks like when no one's talking and you're just playing it by yourself. Comrade Donkey, Okay, maybe we're not saying goodbye now. Let's go see if we can bury this one. Yes, 4 skulls. Okay. So I think keeping a 4 skull minimum for your graveyard is also pretty good. But you'll only know that if you watched any of the other YouTubers play this, or if you stay to the end. So congrats!